And welcome to the Part-Time Nerd Podcast with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave. I'm Alan.
Marty, man, what up?
It's just when we go to do something and I don't know, someone always tries to walk in. You're like, what are we doing here? What are
Yeah,
we doing?
it happens.
How you doing? Doing good?
Doing
Yeah.
great. Got to see two Batman animated movies. One Injustice, and the other one is what we're about to talk about. So my Friday's doing quite well.
Quite well.
Pretty good.
We're here to talk about the 2016 DC animated movie, Killing Joke. Comes in about an hour 17 minutes on this bad boy. This is one of the better Joker stories.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Would you say? But definitely enjoy this one. But before we get into it, what do you got?
Oh man, I was too busy looking at the pictures and stuff like that. Batman's greatest enemy, the Joker, attacks Commissioner Gordon and his family in a twisted quest to drive them crazy. Batman tries to find the Joker's hideout before it's too late. This was released July 25th, 2016. I can't believe it's been out that long. Rated R. Yeah, I have an hour and 26 minutes here, so I don't know. Whatever it is, we're always off by like a couple minutes. But
yeah,
I remember seeing this in the theaters.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you went and saw this in the theaters, and it's been 10 years. That's crazy.
10 years in a month. Well, a month from today. Yeah, almost a month. Oh my God. But there was rumors that Mark Hamill was like he went to like some showings or something like that. I was like, he's not gonna be down here in Texas, but I was like, it'd be kind of cool. Oh, Luke Skywalker comes out. And no, he didn't come out, but I loved it. And like even Lizzie was like, that was awesome. I was like, I know, right? And a cool story. I like this backstory of the Joker. Great time at the theater too. That was back when you actually had fun at the theater. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go. Real quick movie too, right? Just over an hour. But it's a fun story. Now, I do find myself getting a little bit beat by the initial, like the first act, the whole Batgirl story with the guy and
Kind of not necessary,
Batman.
but I
They've been
guess.
working together for 3 years, and Batman bangs Batgirl, and then she quits, and that whole thing is just kind of like, okay,
Yeah.
not sure why we did that, but we did it. Okay.
Well, they just wanted to show you she was going to get. She's had sex with the Batman and the Joker, one willingly, one unwillingly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, the story is, the Joker, he's gonna show Batman, right? It's one bad day, and
that's
that
all it
kind of
takes.
goes to his story. You get a Joker backstory in this one where he's got a wife who's pregnant. Um, he's a struggling comedian trying to live a straight and narrow life. Um, ends up getting wrangled into some illegal stuff. Ends up wearing the red hood, right?
Yep.
They're kind of using the red hood as like a figurehead, right? They throw it on different people all the time, just whoever's expendable,
Yeah.
it seems like. And an accident happens, his wife dies with the kid.
One in a
He's got to
million.
go and do this job. If that goes horribly wrong, he falls into the vat, becomes the Joker, all of that. And all he's wanting to do is just show, hey, one bad day is all it takes. That's the difference between being a normal person and just being wheels off.
Yeah.
And gives Commissioner Gordon a bad day, right? He breaks out of Arkham, and completely does everything opposite of what he normally does, right?
They would put like locks on the doors at Arkham. It feels like the things just open. You know what I mean? It's like a two-way flipping door. Like one of those. You know what I mean?
Again, going back to Injustice, you could see why Superman's like, look, we got to get these people off the streets, right?
Yeah.
Or going to Peacemaker, talking about how he doesn't have a cadre of villains because he kills them all. Batman's a big piece, he doesn't, right?
So going back to the other movie, just real quick, I got some Peacemaker vibes. You know what I mean? They were like, we got to kill everybody just to ensure some freedom or whatever, or to ensure justice. I was like, oh my God. It's like, all right, cool.
I'll do anything to ensure peace, even if it means killing everybody. Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah. So yeah, he takes Barbie, breaks into her house, paralyzes her,
just knocks on the door.
Yeah, just what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
shoots her. Knocks out Gordon, takes him, does unspeakable
Unspeakable.
things to her.
Yeah,
Takes fit pictures of all of it.
yeah.
Uh, Takes Commissioner Gordon to this amusement park that he's bought, or
I
taken,
mean,
really. He didn't really buy
Carnival, I
it,
think,
but
at
yeah,
that, it's not this thing is no Six Flags or anything, you know what I
I
mean?
mean, but, uh, carnivals aren't set in one location.
Yeah, well, that one off of 635, it seems like it's always there.
Yeah, but it comes and goes. But yeah, and just gives him a puts him on a ride, showing him all the pictures, just mentally just beating him down.
Yeah, he's
Um,
butt naked, and they got those little trolls whipping him and zapping him and everything else, beating the crap he's had the shit kicked out of him, and just yeah, with all the images, I don't know, he got this place so ready in such a short time, these massive screen
yes.
LED screens or whatever, TV screens, and yeah, just pictures of Barbara and the Joker and all kinds of stuff. Mess with his mind. Well, he was about crazy at the end of that, wasn't he?
Oh man, yeah. And he's talking about they're having a trial, right? And he's like, if you got someone who doesn't follow the laws, all this stuff, and he's describing Batman essentially, right? Yeah, well, he's describing them too, but
Mhm.
what would you do? I throw the book at him, throw the book, throw it, throws it, and a picture of Batman pops up. He's like, perfect timing. It's just you hit the target right. You got it right. Uh, but yeah, it's going through all that. Batman finally figures out where he is, and Commissioner Gordon's like, "Buy the book. We have to do this by the book. He can't. The Joker can't. He can't win, right?" And so everything kind of backfires on the Joker, and Batman's fighting him, and he's like, "Look, Commissioner Gordon said buy the book. You didn't win." You know, Joker's like, "Look, me and you, we're the same, Batman. You had a bad day. I can tell. I had a bad day." Uh,
That's
and
all
then
it
it ends
takes
with
is one bad day.
yeah, that's it. That's it. And it, it
Starts
ends
to
with the
laugh all
joke.
crazy.
He ends with that little joke, and they
Mhm.
both start laughing. Um, and that's how you end the movie, right? But you get Kevin Conroy Batman, which is just peak animated Batman, right?
Mhm.
Mark Hamill is the Joker, which is, as far as animated Batman's concerned, peak, right? They're both from the animated series.
Mhm.
Um, I mean, it's just again, it's a dive into that dark side of the DC universe,
Yeah.
right? And that's what they do with the animated stuff is they just have some dark stuff. I really wish they would do some of this dark stuff in the live action. Like a live action like Killing Joke would be.
This could be done. Like, I don't think obviously the other one we talked about, Injustice, I don't think that's too tough, obviously to pull off, but this one is a very basic it could be done.
Oh yeah.
It could be done shot frame for frame from the animated one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I
Yeah.
don't
Nice rated R movie, live action movie. I think that would be fun.
oh,
Um
just make it dark and gritty.
Terrifying, right?
Oh, God, so
I
much,
They
yeah.
would definitely make that definitely real terrifying.
Mhm.
But I mean, it's a fun movie. I've seen it. I don't even know how many times I've seen this one. I've seen this one several times.
Yeah. Got the book, love the book. Obviously, it's just real short. It's a hardcover. I
Yeah,
got it or whatever, and it's like, just something I like to look at every so often because comic books look cool. But
yeah.
I like the movie. The movie was great, and obviously seeing it on the big screen, I really enjoyed it. With this one, 6.4 out of 10 from IMDb, 35% of Rotten Tomatoes. Those people, 2.8 out of 5 on Letterbox. So I think I'm on board with IMDb. I'd probably even I put it at 7.5, just like I did Injustice. But yeah, Rotten Tomatoes, they're nuts. But
Well, I think all
yeah,
the hate that this movie gets is from that first act.
yeah,
It's
probably.
all based on that first act, and it just really felt unnecessary. It really did.
Maybe I'll say 7 then. I think I'm gonna do 7. I think you talked
Because
me.
like if you had seen Batman just go completely losing his mind,
Mhm.
that'd be different, right? Because you're showing this built relationship and this arc because you're building an arc for like a relationship between the two of them that kind of goes, it goes kind of and ends badly, but it doesn't affect Batman at all when she's killed or she's not killed, but when she's shot, she's paralyzed.
Yeah.
It affects him, but you don't see it like emotionally affect him at all. So that whole building of that relationship, I just feel like it was just unnecessary.
Yeah. What show was it, that Barbara it was the continuation of this because she was in a wheelchair. Was it Gotham? No, it wasn't Gotham, it was something else, right? God, what was the name of that TV show? Because I think we reviewed
The
it.
live action TV show?
Yeah, live action TV show.
There was Gotham Knights, but I haven't watched that, but I don't know if she's in the
One where
wheelchair
Barbara
in
was
that.
in a wheelchair. Yeah, I don't know. Hmm.
I know, but she turns into the Oracle later on, and she's the person she's the girl in the chair, right?
Yeah.
Kinda behind the scenes.
Oh, it was
Later. Huh?
Titans.
Oh,
Titans.
Titans, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, but that's a different story because she's missing a leg in that.
Oh, I thought
Um,
she had both.
mm,
In Titans
yeah,
live action?
yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah, no, she's missing a leg. Um, but yeah, no,
I'll look up some
that
more.
was Titans. But yeah, that's later on down the road, she actually gets the ability to walk again. She gets like a microchip implanted in her spine that helps her walk again, and she becomes Batgirl again in the comics and everything. But her and Nightwing have a relationship, uh, so that's why it kind of felt a little bit weird with the whole Batman Barbara, fling going on because her and Nightwing have always kind of had an on again, off again type of thing. They're more along the same age. Batman's older, but hey, whatever. You do what you gotta do.
Hey, you know.
Batman's just trying to lay some pipe. You can't blame the guy. Um, Batman the Killing Joke is dark, intense, and gives us one of the most twisted battles between Batman and the Joker. The animation may be simple, but the story is heavy. The tone is gritty, and the voice acting really delivers, especially Joker. This movie dives deep into the psychological side of these characters, and that's what makes it so interesting. If you like darker DC stories, this one is definitely worth checking out. Boom.
Nice.
So, yeah, The Killing Joke. Awesome. DC animated, dark side of things. Definitely enjoy it. What do you guys think about this? Have you seen The Killing Joke? Do you like it? How do you compare it to the graphic novel? Comparable? Do you like one over the other? Do you want to see live action of this? I don't know. You guys tell us. As always, guys, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
We'll talk to you later. Deuces.